The How to Train Your Dragon trilogy is one of the most beloved animated franchises ever made, combining emotional storytelling, spectacular animation, and unforgettable characters. The first film, How to Train Your Dragon, was released on March 26, 2010, earning critical acclaim with a stunning 99% rating on Rotten Tomatoes and an IMDb rating of 8.1/10. It grossed over $494 million worldwide, making it a major box office success. The story introduces us to Hiccup Horrendous Haddock Thury, a clever, awkward Viking boy with a big heart. Hiccup is thoughtful, inventive, brave, and misunderstood. He lives in the dragon-ravaged island of Berk, ruled by his father, Stoic the Vast, a fearless, loud, and traditional Viking chief. Stoic is strong, stubborn, and fiercely protective. Hiccup's world changes forever when he injures a rare and feared dragon species, the Night Fury, during a village raid. But instead of killing it, Hiccup finds himself unable to harm the creature and eventually befriends it. He names it Toothless, a sleek black dragon with piercing green eyes. Toothless is loyal, intelligent, fast, and playful. Hiccup secretly begins training and bonding with Toothless, discovering that dragons are not the dangerous beasts his people believe them to be. Meanwhile, he trains in the dragon fighting arena alongside other teens, including Astrid Hofferson, a tough and skilled warrior girl. Astrid is confident, fierce, brave, and smart. She eventually discovers Hiccup's secret, but after flying on Toothless, realizes dragons aren't monsters. When Hiccup's father learns about Toothless, he's furious and leads an attack on the dragon's nest, unintentionally waking a colossal beast known as the Red Death. Hiccup, Astrid, and the dragons come to the rescue, and with Toothless, Hiccup defeats the Red Death in a stunning aerial battle, though he loses part of his leg in the process. The film ends with Hiccup being hailed as a hero and dragons becoming part of life in Berk. The second film, How to Train Your Dragon 2, released on June 13, 2014, was a worthy sequel. It earned $621 million globally, with a 92% Rotten Tomatoes score and an IMDb rating of 7.8/10, and it even won the Golden Globe for Best Animated Feature. The story picks up 5 years later. Berk has evolved into a dragon utopia, with humans and dragons living together in harmony. Hiccup, now 20, flies with Toothless to explore uncharted lands, avoiding the responsibilities of becoming chief. Along the way, he meets Eret, son of Eret, a former dragon trapper. Eret is bold, sarcastic, proud, and later loyal. Hiccup then stumbles upon a mysterious dragon rider, who turns out to be Valka, his long-lost mother, who had left Berk years ago to save dragons. Valka is gentle, wise, nurturing, and deeply spiritual. She lives in a hidden sanctuary protected by a massive dragon called the Bewilderbeast. However, peace is threatened by Drago Bloodfist, a ruthless conqueror who seeks to control all dragons using fear and domination. Drago is cruel, power-hungry, brutal, and manipulative. Stoic warns Hiccup that Drago is beyond reason, and tragedy strikes when Drago seizes control of the Bewilderbeast and uses it to dominate all other dragons, including Toothless. Under Drago's influence, Toothless unwillingly kills Stoic, leaving Hiccup heartbroken. In a powerful moment, Toothless regains his senses and sides with Hiccup once again. Hiccup, finally embracing his role as a leader, defeats Drago's forces with the help of Toothless, who challenges and overthrows the Bewilderbeast, becoming the new Alpha. With Berk now fully under his care, Hiccup is officially named Chief and Protector of both dragons and humans. The trilogy concludes with How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, which was released on February 22, 2019, earning over $525 million worldwide, with a 90% Rotten Tomatoes rating and 7.4/10 on IMDb. In this final chapter, Berk is thriving but overcrowded, drawing the attention of dragon hunters, including the cunning and dangerous Grimmel the Grizzly, who has made it his life's mission to exterminate all Night Furies. Grimmel is calculated, devious, cold-hearted, and fiercely intelligent. Meanwhile, Toothless encounters a new species, a dazzling white female dragon known as the Light Fury. Light Fury is graceful, wild, cautious, and independent. As Toothless falls in love and is drawn toward her, Hiccup realizes he must search for a place where dragons can be safe forever, the mythical hidden world. Grimmel captures the Light Fury and uses her to manipulate Toothless, forcing Hiccup to make the hardest decision of his life. Understanding that dragons and humans can no longer live safely together, he decides to let them go. Dragons and humans can't live together anymore, he says with a heavy heart. In a tearful farewell, Hiccup sets Toothless and all dragons free to live in peace in the hidden world. Years later, Hiccup and Astrid, now married with 2 children, sail to the edge of the world and reunite with Toothless and his new family. The film ends with Hiccup narrating, "There were dragons when I was a boy. They may be gone now, but they'll always be in our hearts." Together, the How to Train Your Dragon trilogy tells a powerful coming-of-age story of love, leadership, sacrifice, and friendship. Across 3 epic chapters, Hiccup grows from a misfit boy into a wise and compassionate chief. His bond with Toothless, based on mutual respect and trust, shows that understanding and empathy can transform entire worlds. With a blend of emotional depth, thrilling adventure, and stunning animation, the series earned over $1.64 billion in total box office revenue and became a timeless classic for all ages. A story that reminds us that sometimes letting go is the bravest thing of all.